Hello guys and welcome back. So today is PAX East Day. Today at 2 p.m. Eastern, Gearbox Software will be presenting at PAX East. So this is a roundup for everything you need to know or might have missed before PAX East. Before we get into that, the thumbnail is made by Oliver Gibson. Link to all those socials down below, so make sure to show some support. And follow me on Twitter at Hayder for updates on all things Borderlands and this channel. So with that, let's get right into it. First thing we have to talk about is Gearbox's first Borderlands 3 tease, which was the sign out in what looks like Pandora. The sign says March 28, Boston, Massachusetts, which is all the details for PAX East. Even the exit number is 3, which was obviously done on purpose to hint at Borderlands 3. And the world and graphics of this poster look very updated, but it's definitely still Borderlands. Epic No Nonsense Guides posted a picture comparing the plant we see in this teaser to the plant in Borderlands 2 or just the series in general, and it's the same kind of plant that we see all over Pandora, so it's definitely Borderlands related. On top of that, Gearbox added this same picture to their website, and the background itself looks like it's from a slightly different angle from the picture they posted. The mountains look off compared to where the sign is. So don't be surprised if this area is used for the reveal or is part of the official trailer. So we could see something like that if they do have multiple angles. It wasn't just one promotional image. And also this webpage will probably get updated once Gearbox actually makes their announcement at PAX East. So there are a few Submato leaks that I want to talk about. The first being the Calypso twins themselves, Tyreen and Troy. Submato actually narrowed down what their exact abilities were. Tyreen has the ability to sap powers from others, and she is a siren herself, but Troy is a parasitic twin, so he's kind of leeching off his sister, which also gives him the power to sap abilities from others as well. So they both have the same power, but Tyreen is an actual siren, and Troy's just kind of sapping it from her. Troy also has the ability to strengthen enemies with him, which could be what we saw in the Borderlands Mask of Mayhem teaser trailer with him knighting psychos. It could be these psychos worship them because they want to get powered up and these powers from them. I'll get more into the trailer though a little bit later. Moving away from the Calypso twins, he also says that Iridian weapons will be returning, which is cool. We haven't seen them in a long time, and there's really no explanation as to why they were removed. Let's quickly touch on the Steam Store versus Epic Store exclusive release that a lot of people have been worried about, especially in terms of Borderlands 3. People think that it might only be released on the Epic Store. People think this because it comes from a few different things. First being, Randy Pitchford made a tweet saying that Gearbox has a great relationship with Epic themselves. They publish the physical copies of Fortnite for them, so they definitely have a relationship beyond just being in the same industry. On top of that, people are looking back at a tweet from Randy Pitchford in December, which responded to a fan who gave some pushback on the Epic Store exclusivity. The community member said, quote, "I'm worried that that's code for an exclusivity deal for some future content and titles," to which Randy Pitchford responded saying, "What's wrong with that? A PC is a PC. Who cares which store you get your games from? I'm just curious to learn the mindset. I'm a customer on lots of different PC platforms." After this, people blew up saying Borderlands is going to be Epic Store exclusive from now on. It's going to get the same pushback from Metro Exodus, Outer Worlds, all those other games that have announced that they were exclusive too. But one other piece of information that I think is relevant to this conversation comes from the CEO of Take-Two Interactive, Strauss Zelnick, and his thoughts on the Epic Store from a GameIndustry.biz article. He said, quote, "As for the Epic Store, from our point of view, we don't see another retailer as a disruption. We want to be where the consumer is, and if there's a competitive offering that benefits consumers, generally speaking, if the business model makes sense for us, we will support it. We want to be where the consumer is. We see competition on the retail side to be a good thing. It just means more distribution," end quote. If you actually look at this quote, he's saying that competition is a good thing, but he's using it as more distribution, not choosing one or the other, distributing to all these platforms, and then letting the consumer decide where they want to buy things. So I'm not too worried about Borderlands 3 being an Epic Store exclusive. I bet Gearbox has been seeing the response to every game that has been released exclusively and the community pushback. So it would be a dumb move for Gearbox to waste all the Borderlands goodwill on that. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see it on both platforms. And Borderlands, the series, has done so well on Steam anyways, I don't see them moving away from that. The game has continued to sell very well because of Steam store sales and just being pushed in the algorithm. So I doubt it's going off Steam. Something else I think is actually more interesting than the Epic versus Steam store debate is the possibility of Microsoft having exclusive marketing rights for Borderlands 3. This is a rumor we've been hearing for over a year now. The rumor came from Rectify Gaming, which had a really good track record for having exclusive information on Microsoft. And after the rumor gained traction, Randy Pitchford actually had to respond to a fan saying that Gearbox had signed no such agreement. But now fast forward to all these recent teases from Gearbox, the picture of the street sign, the new trailer, and the official Xbox Twitter account has been interacting with everything Gearbox has been posting. It started with the initial tease, the Xbox Twitter responded, and so did the Xbox Game Pass Twitter account. Then moving forward, the Xbox Twitter account also retweeted the trailer on top of posting it. A lot of people still think that exclusive marketing rights might be happening. This doesn't mean that Xbox will get any exclusive content or Xbox owners will get anything that PlayStation owners will get. It just means that gameplay trailers will basically show an Xbox, and whenever they're playing it, it will be on an Xbox. Sort of similar to what PlayStation did with Destiny, but nothing to be worried about, just something where it could help with the marketing for Borderlands 3 because Microsoft will be paying for a lot of it if this is the case. And let's close out with a few thoughts about the Borderlands Mask of Mayhem teaser trailer. In the trailer, we get a good look at Tyreen and Troy, the Calypso twins, and the leaders of the Children of the Vault. There is a hidden shift code throughout the trailer. The full code is C35TB WS6ST TXBRK TTTJT JJH6H, which, when redeemed in Borderlands 2, gives 5 golden keys and a Salvador skin. And when it's actually redeemed, the reward says Mask Teaser Hidden Shift Code. Thank you for being excited enough to dissect the new Bandit mask with the grace of Dr. Zed. As a reward, you have been granted Salvador's Community Day skin and 5 golden keys. There are more skins to be granted, so good luck out there, Vault Hunter. And the name of the skin itself is the Dwarf with No Name. So shout out to Pilot Plays Games for the pictures. I'll link that down below. Also in the trailer, we get a good look at all 4 Vault Hunters. They do match up with the concept art we've seen in the past. We get a good look at what will most likely be Moses' mech. Because the game will be set 5 years after the events of Borderlands 2, we get a grown-up Tiny Tina. We see the Atlas logo. We see Reese, who will be returning as the boss of Atlas, along with Vaughn and so many more. The trailer is filled with hidden details and secrets for Borderlands 3. If you want to hear more thoughts, go check out my full breakdown. But there's a lot of stuff we will probably just miss in general because the trailer is filled with it. And what's crazy is they told us to expect even more today, and that this is just a teaser. So I can't wait to see what else Gearbox has in store. We also might be seeing the Borderlands 1 remaster, Borderlands 2 on the Nintendo Switch, and so much more. Stay tuned to this channel for updates on everything that comes out of PAX East. Make sure to like and share the video, subscribe to the channel for future PAX coverage, and I will see you guys in the next one.